Okay, let's do this thing. Backlash. Backlash, or WrestleMania Backlash, they want to call it. I'm just going to call it Backlash because I never understood why they need to call it WrestleMania Backlash. You've called it Backlash for years. I've already stated this. I get why it's called WrestleMania Backlash in a way because, it's, Backlash happening at WrestleMania, but you didn't need to add WrestleMania with Backlash. Just put Backlash, okay? I didn't see the pre-show. I just heard Sheamus beat Ricochet, so that's all I really need to know. I didn't watch that, but there is a lot to say about the show. It's a lot of good, but there's one particular horrible thing that happened on this show, and we will get to that part when it happens. But this was not a bad show. It was predictable, very predictable, but I'm not going to sit here and say that a lot of the show was bad out of one part. So we do kick it off with a triple threat for the women's title on the line, the Raw women's title. Cruella Deville or Charlotte, since she looked like Cruella, Asuka and Rhea Ripley. Now I did miss some of this match due to internet problems, so I still did see most of the match, but through like the first, I want to say maybe 5-10 minutes, about 5 minutes, I did miss some of it. It was a really good match to kick off the show. I figured Asuka was going to take the pinfall in general, and Ripley did get her with the Riptide after Charlotte was knocked out of the ring. So Ripley won, and of course Charlotte looked on. So yeah, Asuka, I'm just gonna assume she's out of the title picture at this point. I think we all knew Asuka was gonna get pinned. I know Batista has not been really happy with the booking of Asuka, and we're gonna get to Batista also since he was talked on this show tonight. But Ripley, I'm not surprised she still won. Obviously, they want to save her and Charlotte for the next pay-per-view, which I'm very surprised next month is going to be Hell in a Cell. Usually Hell in a Cell happens in October, around Halloween time. But I guess, we're going to put it in June on Father's Day this year. So I'm not saying they're going to bring Halloween Havoc back in October because obviously NXT already did that months ago. But I am kind of surprised Hell in a Cell will be in June, though. So that is pretty surprising there. But yeah, I expect Ripley versus Charlotte, maybe in a Hell in a Cell match. Maybe this goes all the way into SummerSlam. I don't really know. But Asuka is definitely out of title picture at this point. And Charlotte, like I said, wasn't pinned or anything. So, yeah, 9 times out of 10, it will be Ripley versus Charlotte at Hell in a Cell or whatever the other pay per view that comes on after that. Okay. Next though, we did go to yes, Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode, the Dirty Dogs versus Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio. Well, Dominic got taken out by the Dirty Dogs earlier in the night, so it kind of became a 2-on-1 match. We had Batman Rey Mysterio versus, yes, the Dirty Dogs out there throughout most of this match. Some are going to wonder, is Dominic even ready to put on a full match at this point, even though you've seen him do it? Was he really ready? Why would they save him for later on in the match? I'm not really sure. But they had him taken out kind of early, okay? Obviously, I look at the Dirty Dogs. Ziggler at this point, I'm sure a lot of people are saying, who gives a shit about Dolph Ziggler at this point? Rude, Rude is just low key there to be there sometime. And it wasn't, like, the match was okay. I'll say that. It wasn't bad or anything. But, Ray's doing most of the match on his own. Dominic comes out at one point, finally, still hurt, which he tries to do, hit a couple moves here and there, even though he's still getting beat up. Rude and Ziggler beat him up. Dominic's fighting back. Rude tried to take out Mysterio. Mysterio ended up hitting him with the 619. He tagged Dominic, and basically Ray did like I don't want to say Canadian Destroyer, but did like a sunset flip into the barricade on the Ziggler. Dominic hit the frog splash, and they became the new tag team champions. So I guess for the first time ever in history, father and son become champion of Ray and Dominic, which is cool to see them as the tag team champions. I still think they should have done this back at WrestleMania or on that SmackDown edition of WrestleMania. They could have waited they could have done it earlier than do it now. Well, I figured they had to do it now. They could have probably saved it a little bit more. They did put heat on the heels, though. I will say that, with them beating up Dominic earlier in the night and then beating up Ray also. So we basically, Batman and Robin would prevail here and, beat the Dirty Dogs for the tag team titles. But it was still a cool moment for them to, get the tag team titles. I actually thought they would have waited till the next pay-per-view to do this. I thought they would have probably stretched this out a little bit more, but yeah, Ray and Dominic, they became the new tag team champions. So yes, Batman and Robin there, folks, and basically Caleb Braxton interviewed him after, saying they were proud and everything. You know, El Jefe has the title and whatnot, so we are now the tag team champions. So good on them. Next, Jimmy Uso was in the back. I guess he's about to go to Reigns' locker room till Jey Uso came out saying, all you got to do is just acknowledge him and everything. Jimmy said, you done carrying his bags and whatnot. Basically, I just want to say good luck and everything when Reigns showed up. And basically, you need to think about it. You still his bitch or what you gonna be, huh? Next after that, let's get to the worst thing of the night. Welcome to, by God, welcome to the Walking Dead WWE edition, Resident Evil WWE. A lumberjack match. So, okay, this is a lumberjack match, right? Between Miz and Damian Priest. And they have to promote Batista's movie, Army of the Dead, with Ghost that's about to come out. Now I'm thinking to myself, okay, Batista's not here, but they're promoting this movie. Which, honestly, I even remember the last time WWE even tried to promote one of Batista's movies, because they never really looked at Batista's movie careers that much back then, even when they had Guardians of the Galaxy coming out. So I'm kind of surprised now they actually want to promote his movie. So, let's see here. We get a whole bunch of zombies. Slow-moving zombies, by the way, too. Slow-moving, not those fast-running zombies like Dawn of the Dead or Left 4 Dead. So, yeah, they got zombies coming out. And everything changed. The whole Thunderdome changes. And one of the zombies, which I believe was Scotty 2 Hotty by tonight, I kept hearing, they chased the announcers off from the desk. They end up running away and doing it from a safe location. And, like, every day they got these dark city skies and whatnot. Because Morris ended up leaving at one point, but they got all these, like cities and buildings, and I guess it's from the movie because that's what the movie has to do with. But yes, folks, we have zombies. Welcome to the Resident Evil edition. Okay, Resident Evil WWE or Walking Dead. My God, I need to go watch Fear the Walking Dead already. I know it's a new episode tonight. But hey, I get my quick fix of zombies right now. So we're mixing zombies with wrestling. Even, Corey Gray said, hey, listen, folks, we're now relaunching ECW again. By God, you might as well bring back the name of ECW Zombie. And it's like, even when they get knocked out the ring, they're trying to put on a match. But then, the zombies end up surrounding them. And they fight off the zombies several times. So I'm saying that to myself. Okay, so none of these guys didn't bring like a machete or a baseball bat or a machine gun or a shotgun to take down these zombies and whatnot. And it's like they just end up pushing the zombies half the time. And even Morrison comes out. He ends up, he start kicking the zombies then, doing his parkour shit. And then next thing you know, two of the zombies pulling from behind it. And I guess they end up eating him then or something. And then Priest ends up in like his reckoning move. And then, he does a little bow and arrow thing at the screen, promoting Army of the Dead. And then all the zombies, apparently, they eat Miz. They devoured Miz on TV, folks. They devoured the Miz on TV. So, by God, is this some WWE video game? Didn't they do this in one of the video games? I remember they doing it in a SmackDown versus Raw 1 years ago, but I swear they had like zombie versions of a lot of wrestlers in like the last WWE video game they had. I think they did that. So we got the zombie edition, folks. So hey, let's not bring Batista on here. Let's not bring any co-hosts. Let's not even bring Ghost from Power on the show on WWE, even though I know he's in Batista's movie, but I'm just used to calling him Ghost all the time. Watch Power, folks. But yeah, we got both of them on there. We couldn't even get anyone else. So we're gonna send zombies. And listen, whoever in the back, and I know I heard this like a week or two ago, but whoever said that the whole blood and guts match was set in the business back 30 years, what is this setting here tonight? I don't know what official said that, but whoever said that at this point needs to be punched in the face, okay? Because what in the blue fuck was this shit? What was it? I'm serious. What was this out here tonight? We had zombies, and they ate the Miz. So, did he turn into a zombie? So let me get this straight. We've gone from Bad Bunny to Bunnies at WrestleMania with this feud still continuing, and now we got zombies. And listen, I'm sure a lot of people even turned the channel and did not even want to come back and watch the rest of this show. I'm sure after they saw this, they probably immediately turned off the show and said, fuck this shit. I'm going to do something else or watch something else because they don't want to have anything to do with this. I get it's promoting Batista's movie, but man, this was just the dumbest bullshit ever, okay? So this just was not good. I hope they move Priest on to something else. And, it's almost kind of crazy. Wasn't Miz the WWE champion like 2 months ago, if I'm not mistaken? And now he has gone from being the WWE champion to bunnies to zombies to whatever is going on with him and Morrison at this point. I have no idea. So we went from bunnies to zombies now. By God, I could have gone and went to play some Call of Duty right now, and I probably would have had more better killing some zombies right there. I would have done that, but this right here was just fucking stupid. So I'm sure a lot of people turned off the show and they went to go do something else and didn't want to watch this, because I can't blame them if they did. If they didn't want to watch the rest of this shit, I don't blame them. But yeah, this was the worst thing out of the entire night, folks. Zombies, everybody. Walking Dead, WWE edition. Resident Evil, WWE. Somebody get Negan's baseball bat. I need that Negan's baseball bat, everybody. Oh, that was so bad. But yeah, let's move on. Bianca Belair versus Bayley for the SmackDown Women's title. Good match. I enjoyed it. Bianca got the win using her braid, which Bayley was kind of pissed off saying she cheated. So I believe they will continue this feud more and more. I never really believed Bayley was ever going to win anyways. But a good match, though. I will say that. So I'm sure it's going to continue with Bianca and Bayley. So not bad at all out there. But I never really believed Bayley was ever going to win this match, okay? Next, which I want to say one of the best matches of the night, triple threat match for the WWE Championship. Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, Braun Strowman. I will say this was a battle of giants beating the crap out of each other and doing a bunch of crazy, insane shit out there, okay? By God, where do I go from this? From Strowman running both of these guys down, him doing like a damn front flip off the apron onto both Drew and Lashley, off the apron, them fighting over the barricade, because I know Drew ended up hitting like a claymore onto Strowman, knocked him over the barricade. Drew and Lashley ended up fighting up the stage. Then Drew ended up start smashing Lashley's head into like the LED board. He threw him on the side where some pyro went off. I'm thinking Strowman's about to run out of nowhere and like put him through the screen, but Strowman took down McIntyre. He got him back into the ring. Then he started beating him up. Then next thing you know, Drew, he ended up hitting like a big Michinoku driver onto Strowman, which looked smooth as hell, like I said, I would say. So that looked good. And he ended up throwing him over the ropes. Strowman ended up going to charge him and everything. But McIntyre hit him with a big belly-to-belly. He ran up on him trying to hit him with a Claymore kick, but Strowman caught him. He hit him with a power bomb after that. He got him back in the ring, tried to go for his finisher. Drew got out the way, hit him with the Claymore kick. Lashley came out of nowhere, threw out Drew, and then ended up spearing Strowman, and he still retained the WWE Championship. So, never believed Lashley was ever going to lose right here. Obviously, we knew Strowman was going to take the pinfall regardless, so I think anybody knew that was happening. Like I said before earlier, this probably will end up going into Hell in a Cell between both Drew and Lashley, okay? But Bobby Lashley still retains the WWE Championship. Probably one of my favorite matches of the entire night. Like I said, it's just three giants beating the living shit out of each other. This was insane, okay? This was good. Real good. So I really did enjoy it. But next in the main event, though, we have Roman Reigns versus Cesaro. No Jey Uso out there with Roman. And whatnot, because I think they were backstage, and basically Roman said, you need to go find your brother and everything, so it's just him and Heyman. Hey, I gotta say one thing, about Paul Heyman real quick, just kind of given what I saw on SmackDown the other night. I'm glad he did that tribute to New Jack and everything. I know New Jack has always buried Heyman for years, well, rightfully so, and whatnot, but I was glad Heyman, I know he was kind of choked up if you go back and look at his tribute to New Jack, but I liked what he said, and it was pretty damn good. You know, given the news that was given out on Friday about New Jack's death. Yeah, you know, I kind of like Heyman. I wish we could show a lot of footage of New Jack on WWE, but he never was on WWE TV and whatnot. And you know, they're not gonna play all of it because copyrights and music can't come out the Natural Born Killers, and you know how Peacock's trying to edit everything, and like I said, one of the most non-PG people ever. You know, like I said, the dude was a gangster. All right, so it was just a really nice tribute Heyman did. I just wanted to say something about that because I saw it and I really liked it. So yeah, R.I.P. New Jack, man. Like I said before, man, we lost a good one. We lost a real good one, man. He was a real ass dude, one of the best. Complicated history, yeah. Controversial, yes. But he always put out some good shit. And hey, man, his shoot interviews entertain me all the way to this day. Okay, it's just crazy. I was watching one like not that long ago, and then I heard about his death. So it's just crazy like that. But yeah, moving on. No, yeah, Roman versus Cesaro. This was great. This was a great wrestling match between both of these guys. Basically, Cesaro's arm got hurt at one point. Roman kept focusing on it. Very submission based, trying to you know wrench Cesaro's arm several times. Cesaro just hits these crazy ass moves half the time, just proving his strength half the time, just picking up Roman like with ease, okay, with freaking ease. All right, even with a big suplex, hit him with like some you know punch him you know ground and pound. He got him with a sharpshooter at one point. Cesaro tried to go for the neutralizer, but his arm kept giving out on him. Reigns ended up trying to put like an arm bar into him then, and even trying to pin him, but Cesaro still got out of there. Trying to hit like a big springboard, but Roman hit it with a big Superman punch damn near midair. He tried to go for the spear. Cesaro got him with an uppercut, and then after that, tried to pop him out, but once again, his shoulder and arm kept giving out. Reigns put him in a guillotine then, bringing him down to the mat. Cesaro tried to go for the sharpshooter again. Reigns ended up blocking it. Cesaro doing his best to punch himself out of there, even put him into a crossface then, even punching him again. But Reigns once again got out of it. He powerbombed Cesaro, put him in the guillotine. Cesaro tried to break up and slam him to the mat, but it did, you know, it still didn't work. Reigns just kept holding in the hold then. Cesaro tried to get out of there and whatnot, trying to get his arm out. But, you know, Reigns held in the guillotine, and Cesaro, Cesaro, he didn't give up, but the referee called it off, and basically Cesaro kind of woke up saying didn't know what was going on, and basically saying he lost. So yes, Roman Reigns still retained the title. Jey Uso came out and basically had some lay in his hand, putting it over Reigns, and ended up super kicking Cesaro then. Roman just let it happen. Jey Uso was just beating the hell out of him, about to hit the splash, but Seth Rollins in his very loud suit came out. Where does he get these suits? I wonder that sometime. He got in the ring. He looked at Reigns, had to stare down with him, basically shield right here. He smiled at him, and then he ended up going to attack Cesaro. Reigns and crew left. Seth just beat the hell out of Cesaro, taking a chair, putting it into Cesaro's bad arm then, and then slamming it across the ring post, and then hit him with a curb stomp to end the show then after that. So, number one, just a great main event, I should say, between both Reigns and Cesaro. We all knew Cesaro was never going to win this match, and Reigns won clean, like, might I add also. So he did win clean in this, beating Cesaro, whatnot. Seth Rollins, could it be a match between Seth and Reigns soon? Possibly if Seth turns face, but obviously he's still being heel and beating the hell out of Cesaro again. So we'll see where that goes. We didn't see Jimmy Uso back up out here, so probably have to wait till SmackDown to see something about that. But still, a great main event though between both Cesaro and Roman Reigns. Let me just say, like I said at the beginning of this show was not bad in a way. It was very predictable. I still like the WWE title match. I still like the main event. I thought the beginning was really good. You know, Rey and Dominic winning titles wasn't that bad. Bianca and Bailey was not bad. Listen, the worst thing on this show was just the zombie shit. Okay, that was the worst part of the whole show. Was the zombie shit between Priest and Miz. That was just bad. That was really, really fucking bad and fucking stupid. All right, but this was still a very predictable show. If you could take out the zombie thing, the rest of the show is still really good. But I'm sure a lot of people stopped watching this show after they saw the zombies in the lumberjack match and just stopped watching it. Obviously, this was just a show, building into it is like, who really gives a shit? It's like when you watch the show, it's like, okay, this turned out pretty good. But the build to it is just damn near god awful. Maybe not on SmackDown side so much, but on Raw, it's horrible most of the time. But this is what we got tonight, folks. This is what we got out of this show tonight. So, like I said, it was mostly good out of the whole zombie thing. So, yeah. Other than that, though, I'm out of here. Follow me on Twitter. Comment, subscribe. I'm going to go check out, see what this whole RVD icon thing is about. It looks interesting, so I want to check it out. And I got to go check out some Fear the Walking Dead. So I'm about to go watch that too. So, yeah. I'm out of here. See you guys later. Peace out. Zombies, folks. Zombies. Peace out.